Good summer, good summer, good summer. Good summer, good summer. Question of the day, what was the highlight race or workout, all right, from summer 2023, in parentheses, winter 2023, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. So we're talking June, July, August. If you want to throw in a little bit of September, that's okay too, all right? Because what I did, as you know, I went dark. I went silent all summer on all social media, including Strava. I missed all of you. I love Strava. Why do I love Strava? Because I love to see your photos and your maps from around the world, all right? I'll link to it. I'll give a shout out to. We have a DeMoor Global Running Strava group. I'll link to it down below in the description. And that group, I think we're at about 15,000 people in that group. I just love, it's one of my favorite things to do, is just scroll through and to see all of your photos and maps from around the world. You guys, that's actually where I draw inspiration to get out the door when I'm a little tired, when I'm a little sore, when I have some DOMs going on in the legs, when, when the weather is bad. So anyway, here we go. Let's break it down. What did I do this summer? I went silent. I didn't post on Strava for 3 months, but it's all public now, okay? If you want to go back and see my training the entire summer, all the miles, all the vertical gain, it's all public now on Strava. And now, the beautiful thing is that now I can go back and I can look at your comments that will trickle in over the next couple of days when you have a question about, Seth, why did you do that type of warm-up for that type of FKT? Or Seth, why did you do that double in the afternoon after doing a mountain run in the morning? Or whatever the case may be. And I'm looking over here because I have some numbers, okay? This is not gonna be a beauty vlog. This is a statistical numbers vlog, all right? So if you like numbers and stats, go check out Strava, but I'll try to put a graph on the screen for all of you so you can check it out. I'm just gonna say, May 8th, all right? May 8th is when the training really began, all right? May 8th, okay? 19 weeks, 19-week training block, pretty amazing. Okay. One of those weeks included a week in Michigan, all right, at sea level, which was fun. 1,875 miles. There it is on your screen in kilometers, all right, for everybody that works in kilometers around the world. 214,536 vertical feet, and there it is in meters, okay? That's what it was. That's what the training block was. And what was the so it was from May 8th to September, we'll call it 16th, all right? With Pikes Peak, the Pikes Peak Ascent and the Pikes Peak Marathon. We'll talk more about that in a minute. And by the way, I turned 38 this summer, all right? So for everybody, get a little closer here. For everybody that thinks they're over the hill, for everybody that's a little tired, for everybody that's like, man, why am I doing this as a 45-year-old? Why am I doing this as a 55-year-old? I'm 38. And I'm beating, so some of the FKTs I'm about to show you on the screen, I actually beat my it's crazy. I beat myself by 3 minutes, 5 minutes, sometimes 7 minutes. So my 38-year-old me versus like 36-year-old, 35-year-old, 34-year-old. It's amazing. It's like, I don't know I do know what's going on. Aerobic engine, old man strength, going to the gym, and being consistent. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I'm just getting a little bit faster every single summer with respect to, even on the road marathons. I mean, Rotterdam, it was a PR. You know, I PR'd in Rotterdam 18 months ago. It wasn't like a huge PR, but so it's just like, I just tell all of you this because stay patient and consistent. And don't be afraid, if you can stay healthy, to continue to push the ball down the court, all right? Challenge yourself. I did some new things this summer, okay, with respect to training. I can't even tell, okay, should I just do it? Why not? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, it looks like. I think that's accurate. 17 FKTs in the mountains of Colorado this summer, okay? Some of them I took from my old self. Some of them, I ran out of 14ers, and so I started working on 13ers, and there's not as much, I'll just say, competition on the 13ers. So some of them were kind of just easier to go get. What else? Yeah, so 17. I think the most I've ever gotten before this summer was maybe 4 or 5 in one summer. Because it takes a lot of effort. And so that was one little change that I made this year. First of all, I'm getting older, and I don't know how much more time I'm gonna have to in the future to go chase down FKTs. And why FKTs? First of all, baby Francine was born, and so I wasn't gonna go fly around the world to races, okay? She was born in early to mid-August, and I just wasn't gonna, risk being in, I don't know, Europe or South America or somewhere in the mountains and miss a baby like that. That's one thing I said as soon as I got married. I said, you know what, no matter what, for work or what have you, I'm never going to miss the birth of a child. All right. So therefore, I stayed here in Colorado and I just let her rip all summer long. I basically averaged about 2 FKTs a week, approximately. Sorry. FKT attempts. So I should have written it down, but I probably missed like 4 or 5 where I tried, but I didn't get it. I wasn't fast enough. I'm going to give a shout out to David Sinclair, who lives in California, I still believe. We were on the World Mountain Running Championship team in Argentina like 4 years ago. He is the real deal. Very talented, very fast. So he, last year in 2022, snagged the FKT from me on Longs Peak. And Longs Peak is a very iconic front range 14er. If you follow Anton on Instagram, he's always up on Longs. That's the mountain that I'm talking about. So I had the FKT for like a year or 2, and then David snagged it for me. I tried to get it back from him this year, and I missed it. It's a tough. I missed it by maybe 90 seconds, approximately, maybe 2 minutes, and on about a 6.5 mile course to the top. So it's a round trip. I think it's about 13 miles. Anyway, so I didn't get every single attempt, but I got a lot of them. And a shout out to my brother. We got one on Mount Columbia together. That was fun. Mount Sherman, I got the east side. So my brother has the west side. I got the east side of this 14er called Mount Sherman. So there's 2 different ways to get to the top. He's got west side, I got east side. So we got that mountain covered, Joseph and I. What else? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. So Mount Elbert is the highest peak in Colorado, highest mountain, and it's a very easy 14er, but it's the highest. And so it's kind of, a lot of runners go after it. And I attempted to go for the FKT, but I didn't know this. They are actually building a new trail system to help with, erosion, because there's so many people that do that mountain. So the trail is actually longer now. So anyway, I was going fast, rocking and rolling, and I get to this section and I realize, oh, it's a new trail. So this is happening more and more on 14ers in Colorado where they're building better trails. I'm all for it. I support the move because there's just too many people up there and the erosion is getting kind of bad. So anyway, didn't get Mount Elbert as far as the old trail, but did establish kind of a new trail FKT on Mount Elbert. All right, so as far as volume, how many miles in AKA kilometers, so I went for it. I tell you, I took risks and I stayed healthy. And it's like, there's no guarantees you're going to stay healthy when you do this type of running. And I don't recommend this, but I love, as you know, I love to run and I love vertical. So mileage, there it is. So I did a little different. I did 3 weeks hard, absorption week, 3 weeks hard, absorption week, 3 weeks hard, and then taper. So it was kind of a stair step down. All right. So I peaked out at 140 3 times. All right. Pretty serious. It was hard. Down 120, down 105, down to Pikes Peak. Okay. And the vertical gain was a little more loosey-goosey because every mountain is different and it's hard to calculate. And actually, 2 years ago when I trained for Pikes Peak, I do remember hitting 22,000 vertical feet in a week. I didn't do that. I think my highest was like 19,900. So I didn't even go but the vertical gain was much faster this summer, much faster. So I'm not gonna break down like Pikes Peak and the race and how I felt in this vlog. We'll do that soon, maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, maybe. But that gives you hopefully the graph and the volume. You can kind of, and if you really want to take the deep dive, it's all on Strava now, all public. You can go see it. But at the end of the day, I think I was about to say this a couple minutes ago, fun. What am I always saying? Like, if you don't enjoy your training, what are we doing? What are we doing out here? Running for hours and hours. Like, enjoy the training. And so this is what I like to do, as you all know. Like, I love this. I love this type of training, and it's fun for me. I'm a mountain altitude guy, and so why not pursue what you're passionate about? You know what I mean? So if you're feeling dragging and you're just like a little, I don't know, you're just dragging through your training and you're racing, like, why not seek out? And that's where I made a vlog like 3 years ago, finding your niche in running. I'll try to remember to link to it, upper right-hand corner, like some questions you can ask yourself if you're struggling to find your niche, meaning your niche, in the running world, because there's so many different ways to run. Roads, track, mountain, dirt, cross country, grass, vertical gain, flat. Oh, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I love you. There's the comment of the day. We're pulling that from the return vlog from last week. Onward we go. Oh, so good. I know I could talk and talk and talk. As you know, here's my training log. It was just amazing. Just crazy. Just really crazy. Oh my goodness. Woo! It was fun. All right. Really, really a good summer. All right. Keep it going. Come on. Keep it going. Let's do this. All right. Turn that doorknob. Whew. Oh my goodness. It's good to be back. All right. We'll toss it to, I don't know, maybe something else, talking about mountain running, mountain training, something. I'll have to go find it right there. All right, see beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you soon.